Oh, I came across this news trending all over social medias, and to me, I don't think this is true, but I'm going to put it here so that we are going to deliberate on it. So I want you to tell me what you think in the comment section. And of course, this news came with a whole lot of reactions, and should I say, an eye-opener to Ghanaians, to Nigerians, especially the ones living in US. So breaking news, the government of Ghana has actually announced plans to deport over 20,000 US citizens in response to visa restrictions imposed on Ghanaians under the Trump administration. The president of Ghana has also ordered the closure of Ghanaian embassies in the United States. And of course, I have a lot of videos where people, especially Ghanaians, we are seeing reacting and pouring out their minds on what they think about the ongoing mass deportations currently happening in USA. So, before I let the videos roll, do you think we have over 20,000 US citizens currently living in Ghana? Well, watch these videos.
The reason that there is a high bar for showing strong ties to Ghana is because Ghanaians constitute the fifth largest number of people who have overstayed their visas in the United States. Up there with India, China, the Philippines, Russia, which have much larger populations than Ghana does. There are more Ghanaians who are in deportation proceedings right now than people from Mexico or people from Nigeria, which also have larger populations than Ghana. So because almost 7,000 of your countrymen have overstayed their visas or committed crimes in the United States and are subject to, are in some stage of the deportation process, it makes it harder for other Ghanaians to get visas. So they have to show that they have strong ties to Ghana. That is the US law, that they show that they have strong ties to Ghana. People who are young and single in particular have a hard time demonstrating that they have strong ties to Ghana. Older people.
So if I came to you today for a visa, it would be more difficult for me to get a visa as compared to someone who's married with children? Is that not discriminatory?
No, because your professional qualifications are well known. So we look at everything about the person. But poorer, less educated Ghanaians who are single and young are more likely to overstay their visas. That's just a fact.
Listen to this very important news. It's about Donald Trump and the US, the mass deportation. On the 21st of January 2025, just this Tuesday, all right, there's going to be a mass deportation almost starting from Chicago. And Operation Safeguard, and I say witch hunting. People with criminal backgrounds, who are criminal background, and I say you enter the country illegally. Almost swawa, almost check your documents 1 or 2. Now say she I'm for year. My brother and sister, I'm sorry. You are coming back home. Yeah, illegally. And I Ghana for mama masa the way nyamode. Obi koswa na yamo ya. Because ebi deporting into when you just say oko and win fee 1 money sisi a deported book pepe sana mope.
Oh, before I continue with the videos, let's quickly take a few comments. Someone said, do we have up to 20,000 USA citizens in Ghana? Your major USA tech companies are in Ghana here, mining our abundance resources secretly, and we can't sack them, and we be friends with China. The USA will go bankrupt, mark my words. It's not true, please. Without America, Ghana and Africa is nothing. Do you guys think? I disagree, because I know that Africans are strong. Without America, Africa will keep surviving. Well, watch these videos.
I was having a conversation with my Uber driver yesterday about something that I don't think we talk enough about. He was Ghanaian and I'm Nigerian, and we were just talking about, you know, how we do when Africans meet, just talk about how terrible it is to live on a continent, be from a continent that has so much abundance, meanwhile the people themselves suffer and struggle and don't have access to those resources. And the reason I don't think we talk enough about it is because I feel like Black people across the diaspora, in my opinion, live in this cognitive dissonance that because Africans stayed in Africa, that they were better off. Because Africans know their roots and they never left, they were better off. And additionally, are under the belief of this propaganda that it's actually the Africans' fault that this happened to us because they sold us off. And the reason I say that there's a cognitive dissonance is because, on one hand, I see this attempt by Africans to rewrite the narrative of the perception of Africa on the world stage. A lot of, in my opinion, rich kids go back and they take videos and pictures and say, this is the real Africa, not the Africa that you see in the news. And granted, the photos and videos of the starving kids in the village with flies all over them is also not the real Africa. But doing it that way is also missing, in my opinion, the full nuance and context of what's still going on till this day to Black people across the diaspora. Because to say, well, look at us, we're living good over here, this is Wakanda, while simultaneously having so many of our population risk their lives to go to countries to willingly immigrate to, those same countries that forcefully displaced their ancestors centuries ago. They're risking their lives to willingly do that. I wonder why that's the case. And I say this as someone that comes from Nigeria, so I understand that not every single country on the continent experiences this, but enough of them do. In my opinion, Nigeria, my country, is a giant oil company that happens to have people in it, because that's how it's run. Nigeria has so much oil, it's giving Dubai. It's giving Saudi Arabia. But is it giving that in Nigeria? Absolutely not. In fact, that same resource, Nigeria always has a shortage of it. It's always inflating that same resource. It's selling it back to its people way more expensive than it should be. And it's also always running out of it. Isn't that interesting? And I could talk about this forever. The puppet government, the shadow government of it all. But it burns my chest and it burns my soul just thinking about it. But I just want to leave you with one thing, one thought. What was the biggest weapon that the Europeans brought to the continent? What weapon does someone have against someone that is physically stronger than them? They mess with their mind. The biggest weapon that the Europeans brought to the continent, in my opinion, was psychological manipulation. And in my opinion, many of us till this day across the diaspora are still psychologically manipulated. Until we get free here, we will never truly be free.
Papa, I just say, Mexico for borders ni nyina no. Yes, sisi ho nyina o. Omo a ombeka omukununum ehu. Ene omo ye de omma mane omo ne ade nyina che se omo stop sa ade ni nyina. De wa ba ho a enam ne kwan so oni krata ne ade. So ahu ano odin pan yie. Sa ade we esi betimi esi wa broche kro bia so ene che se wote ba bia da bia no. Me se wo plan B. Plan B ehu hia papa. Se sie ye fa sa abrofo nyina ba no makase munkom kro mu a. Onse mpanifo se kuntu hwa na ni chia na eko. Enti so hu uko kroma wadwen no nyansa unim de a obesua wa broche no ede na betim de aye wo krom de aboa man ede bia pesika ato ho enti no omomte abroche ada bia no ensem keka eniem ensem fata chesem komo hunu ene ade ne dia ne se adwuma wo ho nti osore no koba no waba wanyan bibia to no ho bosom no.
So, my Ghanaian brothers and sisters, please kindly translate what this lady was actually saying in the comments. Let me know the real one. Someone said, if our politicians make Ghana a better place, who will be interested in going to America? Nigerians and Togolese also hold Ghanaian passport, even Lebanese. So these are a few of the comments under the first video that I shared. The white man talking about the fact that they have so many, Ghanaians on deportation list or something. Millions of Nigerians even use Ghana passports. Where is the lie? Laugh aloud. I have US visa, but I don't even bother going there. Canada is sweet. And lots more comments. You can pause the video to read the comment yourself, but this is what I have to say. The truth remains that I think right now, with the things that is currently happening, especially when it comes to the mass deportations currently happening in USA since after Trump's inauguration, which we are told that it started on the 21st of January, and it has been back and forth, like back-to-back massive deportations. This is what I have to say. I think right now, Nigerians, Ghanaians, South Africans, Lebanese, Togolese, all Mali, all African countries should come together to make Africa work, because this is actually a slap on our faces. They have so many Nigerians, Ghanaians living in diaspora, living in America, that has actually contributed to make the country better. They're not seeing that. They just do not want us. Even though they said they are looking for illegal immigrants, but then come on now. Some people have lived there for 10 years. These guys pay taxes. These guys obey rules and regulations. Why then do you want to send them down with nothing for them to start from scratch? when I came across this news, I kind of feel like this is actually a slap on Africans. Like, this is actually see finish for us, even though I did not really think this particular news is correct. But of course, it has so many million views. People are commenting, people are engaging. I was like, let me share it here to know what you guys think in the comments, since I already have the audience, right? So let me know what you think in the comments based on this news. I don't think John Mahama has that time. I don't think he would do such, all right? I don't think we even have over 20,000 US citizens in Ghana, even though I know that Ghana has a lot of foreigners in the country. Of course, they've actually awarded so many people. The last time was over 524, citizens. Ghana card, right? That is the importance of you having Ghana passport, Ghana citizenship. But then I don't think they have over 20,000 US citizens living in Ghana. Meanwhile, I would like to know what you guys think in the comments respectively, and do not forget to subscribe for more. If this is your first time coming across my sweaty face today, my name is Uju. You're highly welcome to Uncut with Uju. Don't make your last subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a 6-star to smash the subscribe button to be part of this great community. Now here they happen. Don't go anywhere. And I will see you guys soon in my next video. Stay happy, be kind, and be blessed. Bye, guys.